So in this video we will see how you can use props and what's the use of it. So basically props are just the argument, the data that we want to pass from one component to another component. We have been using predefined component like text input, text, view, image, and if you notice that we have been also using the props that are predefined. Let's say if I import text component, button component, if I say button, this is a predefined component. Now to provide the name of the button, I write title. Let's say click. Let me just say, and the title is nothing but a prop. It's a predefined prop. So we are providing the name click to be appear on the top of the button. That is the prop. Image has the source props and etc. So in our last video we saw that how you can create your own manual component. So in this video we'll be creating a small app. We'll be creating a text input in which user enter their name, and when user press a button, then the name will be displayed on the bottom of the screen. But that part, for that we will be creating a new component, and we will be passing that name value whichever entered by the user to the another component. So let me just delete it, and let me just import text input. We'll be creating a state for saving the name. Let's say name, set name, use state. By default it will be an empty string. Text input, placeholder. Placeholder is also a predefined props for the text input. Name and change text. Whenever user enter on this text input, the text will be storing into the name state. Let me just save it. Let me provide. Let me change the background to pink. Let me add okay, padding is already there. Okay, so it's created. Now let's create a button. Title is another predefined props. Title will be shown. Okay, so for the display, let us create a component. Let's name it display.js. First of all, we need to import React from React. Let us import view and text from React Native. Import style, from styles. Okay, now we need to export default function. The function name will be display. We will be returning a view and a text. Let us style this view. Down container. Now on the text, let's create another let's say text. Font size will be 20. Color, let's say blue. Okay, so in display, let us go install. Let me just save it. No, I'm not JS. Let me just import display from display. Okay, everything is good now. So what we will be using is props. Here we'll be using display. We'll be passing, let's name it name. The props name will be the name, and we are passing the name, this name. And in display, here, just like we write functions and take the argument, we write props. Here, hello props dot name. Welcome to our app. Let me just save it. Okay, so here what I have done is I've created a text input in which user will enter his name, and will be setting the name into this name state, and we are passing the name as a props to display component that we have just created. And to fetch that props, we need to mention props here in the argument section in the function, and we can use it just like that. Okay, so let me just right. Let's have to change. So as you can see, so basically this is how you can create your own component and pass props between the components. Let me just write another name. Let's say Tony. We do not need to create actually this button because we write function on change text. So while we are writing, it's changing in real time. Okay, so this is how you can pass props between multiple screens or components. Thanks for watching.